Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's plan with me is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be planning the August monthly overview in my Erin Condren, and normally it's just like a regular weekly plan with me, but at the time that I'm filming this, later this evening, I will be going over to Darchelle's house from Books and Planners, and we're going to be planning for this week, doing a live plan with us in this Week Kawaii Design Facebook group. So if you missed that, it should be archived in the group, but that means I don't have a plan with me to do and share with you guys. So we're going to do the August monthly overview because I haven't done it yet. And I still have time, obviously, to do it, but we might as well do it now. With that being said, here is the August monthly overview from Sweet Kawaii Design. Page number 1 has your big header things that cover up the top banners in the Erin Condren. You also get some like washi strips to mark out maybe a trip or specific times of the month that you need to track. I don't know. I track when I'm not in town. And then you have the days of the week, and they're not actually on the banners, so you can put them in any order. So if you want a Monday start or a Sunday start. So there's the first page. Page 2 has some checklists, some headers, labels, flags, and then all of your cute little date covers. Honestly, I'm being fully transparent. This color palette was not my favorite when it first came out. Sorry, my phone started ringing. Go figure. But I was saying that when this kit first came out, honestly, the color palette really wasn't my jam. But I went ahead and got the monthly overview anyway, and I'm glad that I did because it is growing on me. I think what it was, honestly, the colors are so bright, and I wasn't ready for that. You know, when this came out, I think, what would that have been? May? I think May when they came out, and I was just not ready for it to be like this hot and vibrant of a summer. But I'm there now, so I'm glad that I have it now. But you have all of the little icons and the Paydays, and yeah, like for all your bills due and things like that. This is page 3. No, I'm just kidding. Normally you have the top half that has all the wacky holidays on it, but because I wasn't really using the wacky holidays, I decided to give them to someone else who could use them. I use them sometimes and then I go in and out of using them, so if someone else is going to use all of them, I wanted to share, so that's what I did. I shared with a friend, and but usually the wacky holidays take up the other half, and then you have these full boxes here. So I've also brought in, to pair with this like peachy pink ombre washi from Simply Gilded, and it has a rose gold bow in it. I'm trying to see if I can get that to pick up, but it won't. There we go. But yeah, got a little bit of a rose gold bow in it. So I'm going to use that to mark out the days of the month. Well, that little strip there of the days of the month that aren't going to apply. So I'm sorry if I seem a little bit more scattered than usual. I kind of feel scattered. I'm not really sure why. I'm going to zoom in just a bit more. Okay, so I'm going to put on these big boys up top first. What I really do, I just kind of line it up. Some months are so much smoother than others. Because it's quite a large sticker, but I really do feel like you get the hang of it pretty quickly. So there's that one. We'll flip it over to the other side. I'm also glad that this is more of like, to me it looks more peach colored or melon colored than orange. Not that I have a thing against orange. Or maybe I do. Maybe subconsciously I have a thing against orange. I don't know. But in person, it fit me a little bit better than I thought it would. Plus my nails match, so that's cool. Let's see. I'm going to put the days of the week on. I do like having this as a traditional calendar setup. Even though the weeks in the Erin Condren are set up to go Monday through Sunday, I do keep this monthly overview a Sunday to Monday for a couple of reasons, but all of my work calendars are set up Sunday through Monday, and I do think that if I tried to switch this to a Monday start, I think it would really screw with me overall. So we just keep it the same. But I do like that you have the option to make it a Sunday or Monday start, because that means that this kit will fit in a variety of different planners too, which makes Sweet Kawaii Design stickers pretty versatile. You don't have to just use it in an EC. And for any of you like super detectives, these are not my normal tweezers. I want to show you what happened to them in just a second. I had to get new tweezers. Not because I wanted to, I really didn't want to. I truly didn't want to. I've kept them for sentimental value at this point. They are like the exact same. They're not technically the same brand, but I'm wondering if this brand just changed their name. But these are just falling off. The little parts that connect it are just like hanging on by a thread, and my little yellow pieces were like flipping everywhere as I was trying to like pick up stickers. But I can't find myself to get rid of it because it was my mom's, and it's just hard to get rid of some things, you know? So here I have it. It's junk. It really is junk. But one day I'll decide I'm ready to get rid of it. My husband was like, I think I broke it. He liked to kind of fidget with it. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you did break it. He's like, well, I didn't do it on purpose. I was like, well, no. No one breaks things on purpose. But it was kind of bothering me as I was trying to plan. Okay, let's do the sidebar. Let's get into that. So what I normally do, let's go to July real fast, is I put the washi, I put the washi up here and I just kind of flip it back to back. But I'm just going to use the same washi and I'm going to just stack it. But I do need to flip this planner over. That'll do just fine. And then I want to mark off the days over here that are not part of this month. It's not something you have to do. I choose to do just so that I can get a clear picture of the start and stop of the month. All I do on the sidebar, I'm going to see if I've been putting a header. Honestly, I can't remember from month to month what I end up doing. Yeah, so I put a little header there, but I actually start down here and build my way up. So I'm going to do that. And I just use this bottom line. I'm just going to go in order. I actually don't have too many birthdays and anniversaries in the month of August, which is a nice little break from July. I don't, if you guys remember at all, but July is very busy for birthdays on Drew's side of the family. I think I've been using the balloons. You would think I would just look at everything while I was there. I used the cake last time, but in June I used the balloons. Probably used the balloons. I found a newfound love for the little cakes that come with the kit. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so we've got the sidebar done. I'm not going to do any writing in it until the end. And then I forgot that I need to find all of my school stuff. So give me a second. Okay, I also wanted to pull out the School Days 2.0 pack. I have 2 of them actually because I work in 4 districts, so I thought that I would need them. So I only have one first day of school, so I have 2 of them. I want one in my work planner, and then I want one on the actual week that it is happening. So I was kind of looking, and I might use one of these to mark down a couple of the events that are happening this month that are school related. I work in the schools, so I'm not going back to school, but I work in the schools, so that's why I have those. But I actually have quite a bit going on this month that is already planned. So I want to put down the bigger things first. Hey guys, I'm back. So to be truthful, I don't even know where I left off with filming. I know my battery was dying, so I had to go plug in my camera. But it's been a day and a half since I was filming. Yesterday was Friday, and I ended up with a pretty bad headache all day, so I really just laid on the couch. And then this morning, I've dealt with some dog emergency stuff. It is Saturday morning, so Linus is like chilled out. I'll kind of talk about it, but okay, so where was I? I mean, like, I have my sidebar done, and I blocked off the day. So I think what I need to do now is go through and pick out the days. No, we're gonna be going somewhere on this weekend, so I want to block that out with some of the washi. And I think I want to use the green. I think I like the green. The green's gonna green. Sure, let's put some green in there. So I'll get that down for our trip, and then, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Let me update you on what I was dealing with this morning as I pull out my X-Acto knife. So last night I ate a bowl of cherries, and I left the bowl of cherry pits on the little side table. But I left the bowl of cherry pits on the side table, and when Linus got up this morning, after we let him out, he ended up eating the bowl of cherry pits. He didn't touch the stems, but he did get the cherry pits, and I Googled it, and cherry pits can be extremely toxic to dogs. They can actually get cyanide poisoning from it. So we sat around for a little bit because we made him throw up with hydrogen peroxide. We actually had to run to the store to get hydrogen peroxide because we didn't have any in the house. So we did that. We made him throw up, and we're thinking that he maybe ate about 10 cherry pits because I had 8 stems in the bowl, but I know when I was eating them, one of the cherries did not have a stem. So thinking about 10, because like I don't know that he didn't eat a stem, but he left all the stems, so I can't rule out that he didn't. Actually, we've got a couple other like bigger events going on, so let me put those down first. We're gonna be out of town for those days. That's a little crooked. But anyway, about like 10 cherry pits, I think. So we gave him the hydrogen peroxide, and he only threw up 1. So he ate the pits around like 8:15, and we had him throwing up by like 8:30. Then around like 9, we were like, okay, well maybe we should give him some food because his stomach's gonna be empty aside from the pits. So we gave him a little bit of food, and then we took him, we went to go get coffee because we're like, what do we do? I don't know. We texted a vet friend, and I was like, do I need to rush him to the vet, or do I need to wait it out? Because I don't think he chewed and bit the pits. I'm pretty sure he just swallowed them, and it's when they bite the pits open or crack them open is when it can lead to cyanide poisoning. So we called our vet friend, or texted him, and he said, you need to take him in. So we called our vet, and took them an hour to call us back, which truthfully doesn't make me extremely happy. I know it was a Saturday and I know they were probably dealing with other situations, but at the same time, my dog could have died. Like, he could get cyanide poisoning and then die. Like, I thought it was a pretty emergent situation, but apparently, I guess it must not have been if they didn't call back right away. But with all of that being said, hold on, let me plan this out. I'm trying to figure out, because we have another event that night. I think maybe I'll use the orange. I might use both of these like lighter orange boxes for our events. Anyway, by the time they called us back, they're like, yeah, you need to bring him in. So they called us back about 10:30. They're like, you need to bring him in. We're going to make him throw up again. So I took him to the vet, which is like 20 to 30 minutes away, just depending on traffic. So I took him in and they gave him the medicine to make him throw up, and they said that he just kind of threw up his dog food, that there wasn't anything else that came up with it. So they gave him medicine to make him stop throwing up, and then they gave him activated charcoal, and right now he's just been kind of acting a little funny because I'm pretty sure his whole body is sore from vomiting and throwing up. But he seems to be doing all right. He's just sleeping though. Right now, on the bed, I can watch him. So I'm going to quit babbling about my dog story and get back into planning this. So I did like our major events in these big full boxes, but I think that that's it as far as big things go. I have an appointment on the 15th. So what color? Probably use this one. So might as well put that in as far as an appointment goes. And then the reason we're going to Wichita is really more for my husband, but we'll be in Wichita those days. So I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to mark it down or not. I kind of want to mark it down with a plane because he's going to teach his cousin, well, he's going to go with his cousin while he learns to fly, because my husband's a pilot, or he knows how to fly planes. Well, he's a pilot. He's not current, but he can fly small aircraft. And then he's going to be skydiving that weekend as well, but I don't know that I really want to mark anything. I might go back and do like a memory plan for that, but I don't know. And then I'm still deciding whether or not I want to mark in school stuff on this overview or not. I don't think that I do. So I'm going to hold off for now on that. Let's go ahead and put down the date covers, and then I will speak to you guys through that part actually, and then I'll come back. Okay, let's put Paydays down. We are gonna have just enough Payday stickers because my husband gets paid 3 times in the month of August just because of the way the days fall. which is super nice. And then I'll just have the one paycheck because we get paid the month after. And by that I mean like I'll get paid for August in September, and that goes for my mileage checks as well. So I don't get a mileage check in August because I haven't done anything. And you know what? I think I'll probably get paid the 16th because the 17th is a Saturday. Which I might go ahead and just put 2 bills on there so that I can write in both days. Then let's put down the bills. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go through and put down some icons for like those events that we have. This one is a back to school training, which I'm really not all that excited. I mean, like I am excited for the school year to start back up, but I'm not excited for that training specifically. They're usually pretty boring. A lot of it doesn't apply to me personally, so it's just, I don't know, it's never a super lot of fun. You know what I forgot to put is I have been marking down on the 15th that I want to try and have a letter written to my aunt on those days. Okay, and there's a little fuzz there now. Let's see what's next. Dentist appointment, which appointment. I have a little dentist sticker. Put that in there. Do it like that. And then down here I'm doing like a ladies night out, but it's like crafting. And I am trying to get used to saying, I'm going with Carla, and Carla is my dad's new wife, and I've called her that, like Carla, my dad's new wife. But I don't like saying that. It just feels weird. But I don't want to call her my stepmom because I'm not living in the home. I don't really feel like she's my stepmom. But I think the term I want to call her is my bonus mom, because I do enjoy spending time with her and getting to know her a little bit better. So I'm gonna say Carla, my bonus mom. We're gonna go do like a chalkboard art type thing, like with chalk paint. So I'm gonna use this crafty time sticker. Just fill in the whole thing. But I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't need to write in the time. So this one is Cinema A Go-Go, which is basically, I need to get my movie stickers out. Older movies, and they're like usually science fiction, and they play 2 of them, and they're usually like so bad they're hilarious. So we go with my dad and Carla, and I'm gonna use this Poe popcorn sticker because I always get popcorn. It's so good there. And I'm just gonna plop that down in the box. And I think that is it. I know a lot of you guys request to see me do some handwriting on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and write in those few things and then write in whether they're mine or Drew's payday, and then I'll write down birthdays and stuff on the side. Don't actually have a lot going on in August though. So let me find my pen. Alright guys, this is the end of my August monthly spread. As you can tell, I do keep things very, very minimal on my monthly overviews. Really, it's just bills and like main events that I know I already have planned. But I may add a few more things depending on if I decide I want to add my school stuff in here or not. But I do really like it. I'm glad that I brought in this like peach ombre washi because I do think that it kind of ties everything together, and I do like it. So that's it guys, but I hope you enjoyed this. I know it wasn't just a regular plan with me, but I will be back next week with a regular plan with me, and that's it. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you stay up to date with all of my new videos going up, and I will check back in with you guys next week. Bye.